How to make small talk so fun with women it's hard to end the conversation. Most high earning guys ignore this, and it's why they struggle and can't seem to form genuine connections with the women they're dealing with. But if they just did these 3 things, especially number 3, they would actually see some success. Let's talk about it. Number 1, let's get straight into it. Make assumptions and observations. When you're making assumptions and observations, this is almost the foundation of the conversation. Of course, you start the conversation, but once you're actually in that conversation, the thing here is actually holding it. And when we're making assumptions, what is an assumption for those that don't know? An assumption is something you believe to be true without it actually being a fact. When you're able to assume, you then kind of force the other person to reciprocate an answer back to you. So, for example, if I say, oh baby, I don't know about you, you look a little toxic. She most likely is gonna say, oh, I'm not toxic, because I'm labeling her with a negative assumption. And now she's almost fighting to prove me wrong, but all the time I'm getting her to invest into that conversation. That's a way I can tease her. Here's an example of an assumption.
I'm from Jersey, so that's why it's that area.
Are you from Jersey? Oh, that means you toxic. How I spell your name?
Is that what that means?
That's mean you toxic. I heard Jersey girl that y'all kind of aggressive. Y'all up there with the New York women.
That is, our neighbors, so. But I'm not aggressive though.
But now, what about the observation? Right? Ugh, I don't like that arrow, that look ugly. When it comes to the observation, what are you noticing about the woman? So if you notice, she's got this pink shirt on, she got these, little blue booty shorts on, right? Like, damn, baby, you just like it's the summer already. You must be a summertime, baby. I'm just making an observation. Here's an example. Excuse me. You just start working here? You just start working here? I've never seen you before, that's why I said that. Hey, what's your name? Alyssa. Okay, Alyssa. Nice little. You said what? A little bit. The most important thing when it comes to actually holding that small talk and making it fun, playful, and impactful is mastering these things right here. When you could go in with the mindset of, okay, I don't need this to go right. I don't need this to go perfect. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna make assumptions and observations, and when you do those things, she'll be able to actually elaborate. Okay, let's say you made the wrong assumption. Now she's correcting you, but the whole time she's just investing more into that conversation, helping you extend it. Hey, comment the word value if you're getting some value right now. That'll lead me to number 2. Include personal. Yes, people, personal. You gotta talk about yourselves. Include personal input. Look, when you're talking to people, don't go in just asking, or just assuming observation, assuming just spamming this, right? Because the person doesn't want to feel like they're being interrogated or just attacked. So add some personal input. I like to, make comments, observations and assumptions and whatnot, but I'm also adding personal input about myself. So if a woman is telling me, oh, she's from XYZ, I'm from this destination. Oh, really? Well, I heard about that destination a bit, and honestly, I found that y'all have some amazing food out there. Is that true? Like, I'm just elaborating and adding in some of my personal input, making comments on the things she's saying, because believe it or not, women love to fucking talk, right? She's just not talking for you because you're not taking her to that place where she feels comfortable enough to actually discuss things with you. You're not taking her to that realm of where she feels comfortable enough because you're probably asking these boring ass questions. You don't have any direction, and your small talk is shit. She feels bored. She feels like she's being interviewed, and that's why you're not landing the dates. I remember there was a situation where I was talking to this woman. She was tall, about a chocolate thing. She was kind of caramel skin, right? She was pretty, right? And she was located in the mall. I go in there, I say, what's up, spit my little game, do my little 1, 2, right? I'm in there doing my thing. And I remember there was a point where, I was telling her, I ain't seen her around before. She's like, oh, I'll be here all the time. And I told her, hey, look, baby, When you start working here?
I've been here for about 4 years.
4 years, I never seen you.
I'm always here.
You always here.
I'm always here.
I've been here in Atlanta for 3 years. Came to this mall for about 2 years. Never seen you.
Oh, well.
So you been hiding, that's what I'm
You
hearing.
came over here?
Yeah, I'll be over here. I'll be in this section. It's a good thing I found you now.
Came on hard game. I did, huh?
So what did I just do there? I added in personal input. And also, I did something very crucial, which we're going to talk about next. But before we get to that, if you're a higher earning man who wants to better your dating life, whether it's approaching attractive women fearlessly, landing more dates, or building unshakable confidence, I created my CEO Dating Starter Kit to take you from horrible with women to confidently amazing with them. I've helped a ton of guys, and I have to say, I would love for you to be one of them. Just click that first link in my description to join the CEO Sanctuary, and you'll be able to access it inside. Now, that'll lead me to number 3, and you're gonna like number 3. Master the art of storytelling. Look, this skill is such a game changer, and I actually just did it and you didn't even realize it. When I was talking about the situation when I was with that woman, do you notice how you were more locked in and you were really feeling like you were in that moment? Like I really took you to that place and you were really experiencing the world through my eyes. When you can master this art of actually telling a story, your conversations get so much more better because you can take things wherever you want it to go and have people see the world through your eyes. That skill is such a game changer because when you're actually talking to women, you get to tell that story, right? You get to make up stories probably if you want, telling her how you're gonna do X, Y, Z and how it's gonna go and how it's gonna play out, right? You're almost planting the seed of how her life with you may be, right? But that's just something you could do. But when you're talking to women, right? If you don't master it, if you don't have any storytelling skills, you're gonna be seen as boring. You're not gonna really be that guy that they want to talk to because everybody loves a good story. Everybody loves a good story. I'll tell you this one time. I was talking to this woman. I remember I was at Georgia State University in Atlanta, Georgia. I went up to this woman and I gave her some roses. Now, when I gave her these roses, I saw her face light up, right? I gave her these roses. I said, hey, I'm just giving pretty girls roses today. I thought you looked amazingly beautiful and I just wanted to give you this rose, right? She said, oh my God, thank you. Her face lit up. And when I gave her that rose, you see what I just did there? Once again, I've taken you down I'm doing this in real time to show you. So now it's just doing that, but changing it to when you're actually talking to that woman. So let's deal with an example. I'm talking to this woman. Hey baby, yeah, how you doing? She said, oh yeah, I'm doing amazing. All right. Well, listen, why are you doing amazing? Oh, I just feel like, today's just, been a good day. Today's been a good day. Is that why you got the nice pink shirt on with the, nice little booty shorts on? You're trying to show off that body, but also feel comfortable in your own skin. Yeah, I'm just doing my thing. Okay. But we were gonna have a problem. What was the problem? You see, when I woke up this morning, I was feeling splendiferous. She goes, splendiferous? I was feeling splendiferous. I woke up, put on my clothes, I went out, of course I took my shower, did what I had to do to get right. But baby, look, I came into this establishment looking for some good food, but then I saw something. Do you know what I saw? She said, oh, what'd you see? I saw something that really caught my eye. It was enticing. And what was that enticing thing you saw? It wasn't the thing I saw. It was the woman I saw. The woman I'm talking to right now. And you want to know what I thought of when I first saw her? What did you see? I saw that red lipstick. And that's when I knew, baby, you toxic. Baby, you toxic. Oh, I'm not toxic. What are you talking about? I'm not toxic. I just want to look cute. Just want to look cute. And baby, ain't nothing wrong with looking cute. I came out the house and I felt like I was feeling amazing, looking handsome, had my nice outfit on. It's something else I really want to say to you before we go ahead and end this conversation. Why are we ending this so soon? Well, you see here, it's because I have some places to be. And I would love for you to be with me just on another day. You know what I mean? So, you like Jamaican food? I love Jamaican food. You love Jamaican food, baby? What you got going on this Saturday? Saturday? I'm pretty booked up. I ain't really that free. You ain't free. You see, that's the problem. You see, we keep having these issues. But luckily for you, I'm a problem solver. I get shit situated. And if you want, I can really give you a UCAP. What's a UCAP? Up close and personal. Now let me tell you something. Let's go ahead. I can do this all day. But did you see how I really just took you through a whole story and you were probably so fucking engaged? That's why you watched this far, right? Master the art of storytelling and I promise you, your conversations with women will get better and you'll be able to take things where you want it to go. Hey man, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll see you later.